Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Dirt Path Exploration. Today, we traveled to Litchfield, New Hampshire to take a hike at Litchfield State Forest. The first thing to mention is as you enter, there is a sign that mentions that Litchfield State Forest is a working forest, a term utilized to describe forest land that is carefully managed to supply a steady, renewable supply of wood for consumption in lumber, energy, etc. It's important to keep that in mind when taking this hike. The hike took us about roughly a half an hour and was about 1.6 miles in length, essentially heading straight into Litchfield's forest for about 0.8 miles and then returning back to the Albuquerque Avenue entrance. The trails are confusing due to the fresh harvest of trees. There are no maps around that help denote where the trail ends, begins, or merges. This will make it difficult to stay on course if you have a pre-selected route. There's also a matter of the wet season. As it would rain significantly, it's possible a good amount of the trails can be flooded, as we discovered when we attempted to take the Rocky Knoll Trail, found the turnoff point to be entirely flooded. We decided to continue straight in hoping to finish the second half of the Calvin Loop. However, we made a wrong turn into one of the harvest paths, ultimately had to turn around and head back. The tree clearing exposes a lot of the path to the sun, so ensure you bring sunscreen, and since it's muddy and flooded, bug spray is also recommended, as there are pockets of more deeply covered wood sections that contain bugs. Overall, the walk is a nice one with little elevation gain and is pretty flat, and doesn't have the rooty terrain typical of this area. It shouldn't give anyone a significant amount of trouble to traverse. Navigation is another story, and I'd recommend bringing an extra snack and some extra water just in case you get turned around and the hike lasts a little longer than you expected. My favorite part of the trail was the peculiar sound I heard while out about halfway through the trail. It sounded like frogs or something similar. And it was emanating from a particularly flooded area, but I was unable to discern what was making the sound. It just added kind of a bit of mystery to an otherwise pretty straightforward hike. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, don't forget to let us know your favorite trail in your local area.